So how do you turn 120 paper clips into $5 million worth of new assets for your business? If you want to learn about that, you're in the right place. It's John Terry, the Black Belt Leader, and I want to share with you an amazing book I'm reading from James Clear called Atomic Habits. If you don't have that book in your library, you need to get that book, either hard copy, Kindle. You need to get a copy of this book and read it and understand, as the author says, how tiny changes can make remarkable results. Now, how do you turn 120 paper clips into $5 million worth of new business? Let me introduce you to a character that James Clear shares in this book by the name of Trent Dreisman. And let me share with you Trent's story. Now, Trent was hired as a rookie stockbroker in a little out-of-the-wall bank in Abbotsford, Canada, which is a little small, sleepy town outside of Vancouver. Now, nobody really expected a lot out of Trent because all of the big business took place in Vancouver at the big bank and not in this little out-of-the-way town of Abbotsford. Trent was simply there to fill a seat in the bank and was expected just to go through the motions, but there were no big expectations from Trent. But boy, were they wrong. Trent not only showed up, but he showed out. And in just 18 months, Trent had brought in over $4 million of assets into this bank organization. Now, not only did he exceed expectations of everybody that thought he was going to do little or nothing, he got the attention of every person at the bank. But not only did he get the attention of the people at the bank, he got the attention of a major competitor who hired him away at a substantial salary and commission. Now, when asked the secret to his success, Trent credited his success to paperclips. That's right, paperclips. Let me introduce you to the paperclip strategy that Trent used to generate $5 million in new business in just 18 short months. Trent began each morning with 2 jars on his desk. One was filled with 120 paper clips, the other empty. Now, as soon as he settled into his desk, he would begin to make outbound phone calls. And when the call concluded, whether it was successful or not, he would move one paper clip from the full jar to the empty jar and then wash, rinse, repeat. He kept doing that same process over and over all day, every day, Monday through Friday, without fail. In fact, in his own words, Trent said this: every morning, I would start with 120 paper clips in one jar, and I would keep dialing the phone until I'd move them all to the second jar. Now, did I mention he generated $5 million in new business for his firm in 18 short months? So what can you and what can we learn from Trent's example? I think James Clear in his book, Atomic Habits, said it well, and he says this: success is often the result of committing to the fundamentals over and over again. Here's the way I like to say it: little habits done daily can yield big returns. Now, one of my personal mentors is Dr. John C. Maxwell. And if you've read any of John's readings or had a chance to attend and hear John speak in person, one of the quotes you often hear John say is this: the secret to your success is found in your daily routine. Now, the reverse of that is this: the secret to your lack of success is also found in your daily routine. Little habits done daily can make a big difference to grow your business or to shrink your business. Or, as I like to say in the training I do with clients, both individual and corporate, successful people do daily what unsuccessful people do sometimes or not at all. Now, you may be saying, but John, I can't make 120 outbound calls a day. I can't see 20 clients in person today. I can't do this or I can't do that in my business. Well, I'm not going to respond to that, but I'm going to let one of the other mentors in my life, Chris Robinson, speak to that with a quote that he's used on me personally when I've given him an I can't statement. And here is Chris's response to that: it's not that you can't, it's that you won't. And that choice is yours. Now that's a man in the mirror, woman in the mirror, candid look at ourselves that we've got to own it. It's not that we can't, it's that we choose not to do so. And we've got to own that choice and the consequences that follow. Understand this: excuses will never get you to the top of the mountain. It will either leave you staring at the bottom, wondering how everybody else got there and you didn't, or making an excuse and giving rationale why you never started climbing in the first place, or it's going to leave you hanging on a ledge until you fall to your defeat. So what will you do starting today to bring about a better outcome for yourself? Remember, little habits done daily can yield big returns, but only if they're the right little habits. Now, do you need some help with your little habits? That's where I come in. I'm John Terry, the Black Belt Leader, and I teach people how to look within themselves, discover, develop, and deploy their own unique Black Belt leader. You see, I believe everybody's been put on this earth on purpose for a purpose, and they've been equipped to fulfill that purpose in the earth. But until they take the time to invest in themselves and learn and grow and build those daily habits that will give you an opportunity to see more and more success every day, you're going to end up living a mediocre, lackluster, average life. And that's not what you were put on this earth to do. So I encourage you to visit my website, beablackbeltleader.com. Check out the training tab, check out the courses tab. While you're there, be sure and visit the Contact Us tab and follow me on social media, where every day, Monday through Friday, I'm sharing a leadership insight, tip, or idea that's going to help you grow yourself and continue to ingrain and tweak those little habits that allow you to experience exceptional results. Remember what Dr. John Maxwell says: the secret to your success is found in your daily routine. And don't forget that successful people do daily what unsuccessful people do sometimes or not at all. So I want to challenge you to visit my website, be a Black Belt Leader, subscribe to my weekly newsletter. While you're there, be sure and subscribe to my weekly podcast on anchor.fm. There you got an opportunity to grow yourself as a leader. So I want to thank you for joining me. I wanted to challenge you with this little insight today. Again, John Terry, the Black Belt Leader. Don't just be a leader, be a Black Belt leader and live life with Black Belt excellence. Thanks for joining me and have a great day.